Okay, y'all, one more video. I say one more anyway, but back on the other video, looking at some topics you guys wanted me to discuss. How you say your name? Pretty yellow bone girl. Hey, lady. Shelly just doing me. Shelly. Hey, girl. She will ask, let's talk about how this new age stuff is affecting our kids. Kids are wanting to grow up way too fast. You ain't never lied, because me and Lauren just had this conversation eating our Jack in the Box. Not Jack in the Box, say a Taco Bell. And as always, I had to bring her down to her level. I'm the grown up. She'll be 14 in July. You know, she's 13, teenager, they say. I don't even like saying she's a teenager at 13. Even though it's 13, I really don't want to see her. I don't associate with her being a teenager till she get like 14, maybe 15. Hell, she my baby. But I had to put her, you know, bring her down a little notch now, because she you know, I've had this conversation with my daughter before. You know, she just asked me, Mama, when I get 14, I'll be 14 in a couple of months. Will I have more? What did she say? Will I have more? What's the word she used? I forgot what she said. More responsibilities, or not responsibilities, or basically she wanted to know, you know, can she start doing more things? What things can she start doing more of? You know, cause she is sheltered. You know, she really is. I'm trying to get her, you know, to get out more. But first of all, I know this is crazy as world, and second, you know, she's basically here by herself. You know, all of her cousins and stuff, they're in Louisiana. Her grandmother, my mom is alive. My husband's mom, you know, passed away. So I just can't send her to Louisiana for the summer. You know, not to stay with my mom over there. You know, but there's some people on my husband's side of the family, his sisters and stuff, that I trust for her to go up there. But still, you know, I'll be worried every minute, and I know how she is. She'll go, but when nighttime comes, she'll be calling and crying and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, back to the topic. She was, Mama, can I start doing more when I get 14? I forgot the word she used, but I'm like, Lauren, I said, depends on what it is she's trying to do. I said, I don't know. You know, I'm thinking, you know, maybe going to the mall with her friends or whatever. I drop her off, you know, and I come back and pick them up. But I don't know. At 14, me personally as a parent, I still can't see just dropping her off at the mall with her friends and coming back and pick her up. I still can't see it, because she's developing. She has a body of a, you know, small female. You know, she got figure like a mama, but a smaller figure. But it's just like, because no, I already see men looking at her. Me and my husband, I always see men looking at them. We look at them, then they'll look at us, and it's like they'll jerk out of it, and they'll look at it and realize she's a fucking child. No, she's still a child. So how this new age stuff is affecting our kids. Another thing too, parents need to realize is that kids, teenagers, I'm gonna say, they don't just grow up being the way they are at 13. You got a child at 13 or 14 that's acting up, that's out of control. 9 times out of 10, they've been acting up since they little asses can walk. Unless they just have some kind of really, really bad, you know, chemical imbalance upstairs or whatever. They need medication. They very, very bipolar, or what is the word? ADD or whatever. Kids only do what you allow them to do. You know, people want to blame, oh, they watch too much television. Yeah, somebody had put on there, they don't have the TV hooked up. Is it too extreme? I don't know how to answer that, because every household is different, you know. But trust me and believe, if they want to watch TV, they're going to watch it somewhere else, whether it's at a friend's house or a sleepover or whatever. They're going to watch TV somewhere else. But Okay, I'm gonna get on this subject because this was in my mind. That's why I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna say it. But it says all over the internet, World Star Hip Hop or whatever, about that man beating the hell out of his daughter, calling her bitches and hoes, and the mama cussing her out. She 13, they said. Been gone for a couple of days, and the mama found her or whatever, and the daddy, we assuming that's the daddy, he got the belt and he just tearing her up, bitch and this and bitch hoes. And I don't agree with them calling her names, but I'm not gonna lie, I would have beat her ass too with that fucking belt. I would have beat the hell out of her too. But hold on before you start typing, back up. They said on the radio also, they were talking about it this morning. I had already said that when I first saw the video. Ain't no 13-year-old dressed like she was with put a little hoochie little mama skirt on or whatever, like she had some little extensions in her hair and stuff, some little weave or whatever. You ain't gonna just get up one day at 13 and be like, well, you know, deuces, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends for a couple of days. You ain't gonna just do that. You've been doing it. There's some other issues going on in that home, like the DJ said here on my local radio station. There's some other issues going on we don't know about it. There's some other issues going on in their home. Like I say, I don't know if they just been looking over it, her acting like that. She been probably spoiled as hell. I don't, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know. She could be abused at home by one of the parents. I don't know. I'm just saying. But all of that stuff boils down to what I said in all my videos. If you've been watching me for years and years and years, when your child gets to the walking age and they start putting their hands in little light sockets and putting down stuff, it's time for you to start tapping their little hand, and they don't help. That don't work. Start tapping their little fat meat back there on their little thigh without beating them up and bruising them and stuff. Kids understand. They understand very well right from wrong. Another thing too, y'all, people forget. You know, people say, you know, oh, they watch too much TV, or they on their cell phone too much, or they play their games too much. They kids. They don't have no job to go and buy no cell phone, no PlayStation, no Wii, and all of that stuff. If you buying it for them, you buying it for them. And that's another thing I was telling Lauren. She mentioned something about, oh, for her birthday she won a lot of stuff. But one of the things she wanted to have a bank card. A bank card. I'm like a debit card. I'm like, you don't have a banking account nowhere. You're not on our banking account. And she looking. I said, Lauren, let me tell you something. I told her, again, you have to repeat yourself sometimes. It's okay to remind your kids, you know, some stuff. I told Lauren, I said, Lauren, you know what? I said, you fail to realize we don't have to give you no allowance. We're not obligated to give you an allowance. And she was like, she was shocked. Like I told her, she had been working all month, and her paycheck gonna be, she not getting no paycheck. I said, you don't know that? I said, I told you that before. We are not obligated, because sometimes, like on Fridays or whatever, she'll be like, you know, Daddy, where's my allowance? And we had to talk to her about it before. I'm like, you know, we don't have to get no damn allowance. When I was young, I had to go wash dishes, clean up, mop, do whatever, because my mama said so. If I looked crazy or didn't want to do it, whatever she got her hands on, an extension cord, or fucking the broom, mop, a shoe, I got my ass slapped in the mouth. I didn't get no allowance growing up. Yeah, bringing back memories. I got my ass whooped for the little shit, for little shit. I said, we don't have to give you no allowance. I don't have to. That's like I keep telling her, you on that cell phone, you know. Okay, I'm sitting here all day long. You know, I'm retired. This is what I do. I sit here and play Candy Crush from Instagram and Facebook or whatever. And, you know, kids see what their parents do, and they start to, you know, imitate that. And my husband said she on that phone all day long because she see you on it. So I had to have a talk with her too. I told her, I said, you don't do everything I do. I pay that phone bill. So if I want to be on it all day long, I can. But when you come home from school, you put that cell phone down, go do your chores, which ain't nothing but clean up the kitchen, put in Diva some food and water down, taking her outside. That just means open up the patio door, let her go outside, take care of her business. We don't make you walk her in the neighborhood, of course, by yourself. You have to do nothing but keep the kitchen clean, your bathroom clean, and your room clean. And you don't keep your bedroom and stuff clean like you're supposed to, but that's all you got to do. You ain't got no other siblings. Like I was the oldest of 4. Am I on topic? New age stuff. I think so. But yeah, I was the oldest of 4. So I had to watch my smaller brothers and sisters when my mom went to work. I ain't had no choice. I couldn't go outside with my friends and stuff till she got home. I had to stay there and watch and babysit. I told her, you don't have no baby. You don't have to babysit nobody. It's just you here and Diva. And you half-ass play with her. Because she been in the man cave with my husband. Then I come back there, you know, they be playing, you know, fetch or whatever. But you on this phone all, you know, playing your little games and stuff. I had to take it from her sometime to remind her, you don't, you do realize that's a privilege. You don't have to have a phone. Oh yeah, back to the allowance. I told her, I said, you know, we're not obligated to give you no allowance. We don't have to give you no allowance. But I'm a good girl. Of course you are, and that's why we give you an allowance. That's why we give you money, because you are a good girl. You bring home good grades. You mind us. She's very respectful. She's a very good girl. That's why I told her you got the stuff you got. Fucking smartphone and, you know, top of the, you know, up-to-date games and all of this stuff. That's why we get you that stuff, because you're a good girl. You got good grades. And that's why I said, trust me, if you talking back, I'd have been slapped her in the mouth. But if you talking back, your grades ain't good, you won't be having no cell phone. You won't be having no damn PlayStation and Wii and all that stuff in there. You won't be having none of that. I said, all we obligated to do for you as your parents is to feed you, give you shelter, somewhere to stay. You ride around in nice vehicles, you know, you don't walk nowhere or whatever. But that's all we have to do for you. Just, you know, love you, take care of you, buy you clothes. I said, yes, we don't have to give you no allowance. If you know, we have to buy you clothes, of course. So I can just see, okay, when you need some new clothes, take you to the mall and buy you what I want you to have. And I had to tell her this too. When we was growing up, school clothes came from when I used to go to the country and pick pecans with my grandmother. I used to stay over there like a couple of weeks out of the summer or whatever. Then I would come home right before school started with all of the money I saved up from picking up pecans and selling pecans. And I would give it to my mom, then we would go school shopping with that money. And most of the time, we had to open up that big ass thick Sears catalog. That's how we went school shopping. Pick out a couple of pair of Levi's, a pair of Chuck Taylors or something, a couple of shirts. That was it. We grew up in the projects. Ain't no going to no mall. Ain't no bank cards and no Victoria's Secret gift cards and Forever 21 gift cards. No, it wasn't none of that. Am I on topic? I don't know, y'all. But yeah, new age stuff, basically. Parents, your kids, and you do what you want. I'm just saying. Your kids ain't got no business having no damn Jordans. Every time the Jordans come out, the headphones and stuff, and the iPhone 9 or 7, 6, whatever the fuck is on now on the iPhone, and they ain't got no business having none of that if they can't do what they got to do in school. We have to tell Lauren that also. I said all you have to do is go to school. I mean, she like I said, she just enrolled in early college, but her grades are very good. A's and B's, and them B's were like 1 or 2 points from being A's. So she basically get what she want within, you know, within reason, within budget, because she going to school and do what she's supposed to do. I told her, I said, all you gotta do is go to school and do what you're supposed to do. Come home, wash the dishes. That's it. I said, you ain't gotta go to work. You ain't gotta go pay no bills. You ain't gotta do nothing but just go to school, get some good grades. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and that's it. Just don't understand kids who can't go to school and get good grades. That's all you gotta do. That's all. You gotta go out there and, well, these days, you know, mow no grass. No, most people got a yard man for that. You know, you got somebody to do stuff around the house and stuff. Excuse me, you don't see kids these days out there mowing no grass. You know, you know, most people got a yard man for that. So kids these days have it made. So It's not the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault. Well, hold on. In most cases, it's the kid. In most cases, it's the parents' fault because you just spoil your kids rotten. Then when they get to be a teen, they still spoil rotten, think they grown. Where they get it from? They didn't just wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm gonna go out and stay 2 or 3 days with my friend, put on the little hoochie mama skirt. I'm out of here. I holler, deuces. I'm gone. They ain't gonna just wake up and do that. They've been disrespecting you for years and years and years. You ain't never said nothing. Then all of a sudden, you just got too much, and you want to snap and start whooping their ass and stuff, which they need. You want to call them out their name and hoes and bitches and stuff. They don't need to hear that. They already messed up there. They don't need to hear that name calling. But I agree with beating that ass with a belt. Yes, I do. Not all up in their face and neck and stuff. You know, just I believe in that. But also, at 13 years old, you ain't no business whooping no kid with no fucking belt or nothing else anyway. Because they should already be pretty much disciplined at that age. Like I told them, you 13 years old. I'm not finna keep repeating myself to you. And I talk to her like I'm talking to y'all. You know, I be up in her face. I make her cry. Because it would make her realize, damn, mama ain't playing. I'm not finna sit here and just keep repeating to myself, Lauren, go take your bath. Lauren, go wash the dishes. Your bedtime is 9. It's 8:55. You still roaming the house. Lauren, Lauren, do this. I'm not finna keep repeating myself. You only have a couple of things, a handful of, you can count on one hand the things that you're supposed to do around this house. You know you have to do it, just go do it. You want to look crazy when I'm back here fussing and hollering at you and stuff, which I rarely have to do. But I know you're a kid, you're 13 years old, but it's just a couple of things you need to do around this house. Just go ahead and do it. Like I told her, the kitchen needs to be clean every day. Because on weekends, she thinks that, you know, it's Friday. Like tonight, she'll go to bed. I get up and go in there, take my meds or some. Kitchen, you know, ain't been clean. Which, like I said, you know, she haven't done it in a while because I went and got on her ass. And I told her, I said, you still got it made because when I was growing up, my mom woke me up plenty of nights out of my sleep, whooped my ass. Not because I didn't clean up, because my brother, you know, you had to use to take turns. You know, my brother, it was his turn to clean up. She would wake me up because I didn't make him do it. I'm like, you know, telling myself, I ain't his damn mama. I can't make him do anything. Hell, we just damn near 2 years. I'm almost 2 years older than him. I can't make him do nothing. Matter of fact, with my husband, we had this discussion before. My husband like, you still on this subject? Yes, I am. Because my brother used to do shit. You know, my mom like, okay, well, you do this and you do that. When I get home, I want it done. My brother used to pick out the window and wait till she turned that curve. He was gone. I'm like, where you going? You supposed to clean up? Leave me alone. Shut up. Get my mama. He be gone. And come home like 5 minutes before she came in the door. Once shit done, I'm like, well, I ain't gonna do his chores. She whipped my ass. Because I'm the oldest and they make him do it. Yeah, I still resent that, hell. But anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, we laugh about it now, but that shit wasn't cool. I just talked for 18 minutes. I don't even know if I hit the subject, but I think I did. New age stuff. You know, listen to the twerking and stuff. Again, if they want to listen to their music, they're going to do it when they at school or whatever. But even to this day, y'all see me playing this type of music here. You know, Joe and stuff. Y'all know me. I play music depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But earlier when my dog was back here, she was back here earlier on another video. I wanted to switch because I want to hear some Juvenile. I want to hear some Louisiana Bounce. And my husband, my witness. I don't listen to some music around my daughter, even though she probably heard it. And my daughter, like I said, I'm just I did a damn good job with my daughter because, like I said, I don't play certain music around her. And sometimes I get in the car and it'll be on the radio station and my song will come on. I'm like, yeah, and she'll be looking straight ahead. I'm like, shit. I'm like, no. I'm like, they finna start cuss. I'm like, Mama, I said, just don't listen. I know, and she be so uncomfortable because she don't listen to that kind of music. But as a parent, I turn it because I'm responsible for her. So I plenty of time, like I said, going to Louisiana, me and her. Sometimes I be like, look, take your earphones, put them in your, you know, play your game or something. Cause I want to hear some damn rap. I'm driving this long road, you know, you playing your game or whatever. I don't want to listen to no slow ass Joe or nothing like that. I want to hear some pop that coochie, yeah, pop that coochie, baby. And you know they ain't saying the coochie word. I be like, look, put your headphones in for about 30 minutes. Let me give me some crunk music in me. Then I turn it. So we have to. So bottom line, we have to, as parents, we have to be responsible for what our kids do and see. Long as you done your part at home, you done your part. Like, so they got to go to school. So if they at school or whatever. And again, Lauren, like I said, she's so kind of sort of sheltered. She'll still go to school. And she'll be like, and her kids, oh, last weekend, I had put, a couple of days ago, I was on Instagram, I had put that music on, and I was just playing with her. And I was like, yeah, Lauren, I said, do the nay-nay. How you do the nay-nay? And she was like, I don't know how to do that old ratchet song. And I call her bougie because, yeah, I don't do that. My friends do it. And I'm like, you know how to do the nay-nay? No, ma'am, I don't want to do it either. I'm like, alright, whatever. But yeah, that's how she is. She don't listen to no damn nay-nay and twerking and all that stuff. She has her own personality. Because I brought her up that way. She see me sitting back here, you know, I'm not smoking no weed in front of her, none of that kind of stuff, and, you know, walk around here and twerking and all that stuff in front of her. No, I don't do all of that stuff. But bottom line, parents, we have to be responsible. We have to set an example in front of our kids. So it ain't it ain't the school's fault. It ain't your friends. It ain't your child's friends' fault. It ain't the rappers on the TV fault. It ain't the rappers on the radio fault. They have plenty of radio stations you can turn to. They ain't got to listen to that music. It's not your child's role model should be you. Not Rihanna, not Beyonce, Chris Brown, none of that old bullshit. Nicki Minaj, none of that. That should not be your kids' role model. Talk to your kids growing up. Don't wait till they get 10 and start wanting to discipline them and all this stuff. You're too late. You really are. Start that shit when they start to walking and crawling and stuff. And you'll be fine. I hope I was on subject, y'all. If not, y'all know what to do. Leave out, type in what I left out. Because I was rolling and on one, rambling. Alright, y'all. I got to give me some crunk music on. I holler. Rick Ross. Yeah.